This video is for our fellow bean owners, specifically for the owners that have the premium galley, which is the design that has the stove here on this side and the sink in the middle. We really like our Cook Partners stove. One of the nice features, it locks in the drawer, locks in the out position, and this grill is easy to remove for cleaning the inside. But one of the problems we had on our very first trip was that we took the trailer off-road. We did a lot of jostling around, and this grill popped out of its position while the drawer was closed. Because it was dislodged, it wouldn't allow us to pull the drawer open, and we had to do an awful lot of jiggling around in order to get the grill to fall back into place so that we could open the drawer and use our cook stove. I know other owners have addressed this issue in various ways, but we're going to take a look at how we've done that. And one of the nice things about our solution is it doesn't require any tools or fumbling around in order to take the grill out to do your cleaning. Let's take a look at how we've done this. First, we want to remove the grill. And if you haven't figured this out yet, if you simply lift these levers and keep pulling outward, you can remove the base of the stove. This slide out cutting board is something that we added to the system. Now that the stove is removed, you can see the retainer that we added to the back wall of the cabinet. I understand some people aren't going to have the tools or materials for this type of project, so I revisited the problem and came up with another solution. This is a 3D printed block that essentially does the same job. This is a heat and flame resistant material. Understanding that people don't put their stove away when the grill is red hot, there's enough space that there won't be contact with the hot surface, but not so much space that the grill can actually jump out of the stovetop. And the block mounts on against the top surface and against the back wall. I'm going to remove this stainless steel model, and I'm going to replace it with this new polymer block. Next, I'm going to measure over 9 inches from this left wall and make a mark. Now we can use the notch to help align with the 9-inch mark and place the block at the top and back of the drawer space. Now I can use the holes in the block to drill pilot holes for the 2 fasteners. An alternative to using screws would be to use double-sided mounting tape. 3M makes a good product for doing this type of work. It's important that the double-sided tape goes on the back of this, not on the top. If you put it on the top, it's going to decrease the gap that we have between the grill and the block. And there we have it. The whole job took maybe, I don't know, 5-10 minutes maximum, and we've solved that problem, permanently. Super easy to mount. 2 screws, or again, mounting tape on this back surface, not up here on the top. If the grill happens to bounce, you hit a pothole, or you're on a bumpy road. I don't know how frequently this happens to people. It happened to us on our first trip. We could not get our stove open. It took a lot of jiggling and messing around. Eventually, we got the grill to drop down back into its position. But it was cold, it was windy, and it wasn't any fun messing around with the stove top to try to get it back in place. So I hope this video has helped other bean owners. Again, this is specifically for the bean that has the premium galley. If you have that type of configuration like we do, then this block is measured properly. It's going to work. You can order one of these. I'm going to include the screws for the proper length and diameter, And if you don't want to use screws, you can use an adhesive backed double stick.